We are on another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Anibal Sanchez gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Following the hit by pitch, a quick check at first, and the runner back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Anderson has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
He's going. Runners on the move for second. In the air, down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Villar aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner going a second time. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Again, he's off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Ready now for the Marlins. Corey Dickerson hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Robles is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me: home runs and RBIs, driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez, just a 1 for 12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he falls behind 0-2. Alfaro, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Sandy Alcantara is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, his last one wasn't very good. When you only go 1 inning, that's a long 4 days between starts, so he's had a long time to think about what he wants to do in this one today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And now pitch on the way. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the Marlins will have his terrific speed to contend with at first, right out of the chute.
The right fielder, Adam.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. 1 out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Here's Howie Kendrick. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Kendrick, a 36-year-old veteran, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Dickerson going back. Still going back. Gone! A 2-run shot for Howie Kendrick. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
Talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Right side and right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 2-1 Washington. Second inning set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Birdie is retired, and there's one away.
Batting seven.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out. And
Bases are empty, one man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. That's popped up. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
Batting eight. The center fielder, number 25, Lewis Brinson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Two out, nobody on. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Fouled away. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles is on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Starlin Castro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0 home.
ball, that's down.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and there's one down now.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Victor Robles digging in now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No, inside.
One out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it 2-1. Settling in now, Sandy Alcantara. 9-1-2 due up.
22, Sandy Alcantara.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Eaton is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Jonathan VR.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Now here's the pitch. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley, because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So stepping in, Corey Dickerson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Adam Eaton digging in next, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this will be fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
One away now in the Washington third, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Over to VR. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Nationals are out in front here, 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And now pitch on the way. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Standing in now, John Birdie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Ready with the 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto. 50th pitch of the game on its way, and it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Two and 1. The pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
And now for Washington, Eric Thames. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
So here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch is popped up. Aguilar has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here's another 1-2.
Nope, outside.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Lewis Brinson.
Lewis Brinson.
First pitch on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Sandy Alcantara. And that misses, ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1.
1 strike.
And now a pitch on the way. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next.
Yan Gomes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Anibal Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Dickerson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Turner has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The set and the 2-0. Two out here and a runner at second. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Nationals leave one. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Brian Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Turner over to his left. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And that's dead center for strike one. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Ball one. Two balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Full count, here it comes. Lined into right, a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Daniel Hudson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Daniel Hudson.
Jesus Aguilar will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Nationals on top, 2-1. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
In the air, down the line in left. Dickerson ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Now batter, the left fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 1-1 home. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. To the plate now, Starlin Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Ready once again, Victor Robles. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Ryan Stanek is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
The payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in to try it again, Yan Gomes. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
2 strikes.
Here comes the 1 and 2. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. 2 out, bases loaded. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 2-2. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Asdrubal Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he fouls this one off. In his career, Cabrera carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins 1. Wander Suero is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Wander Suero.
Ready for another chance? John Birdie, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The right fielder, number 5, John Birdie.
First delivery to him on the way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, 0-2, here it is. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball one, well below the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Robles. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The center fielder, number 25, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with one down. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Logan Forsythe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Logan Forsythe.
In there, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. One left for Miami. They trail it 4-1.
7th inning, correct.
Stephen Tarpley is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 37.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
On a line, that's a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 5-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Juan Soto. And this is popped up. Back behind second, Rojas takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Eric.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Thames hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Thames behind 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins 1. David Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, David Hernandez.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hernandez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Looking at his career totals, Dickerson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 taken, strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now a curveball misses inside. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Sean Doolittle enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Jorge Alfaro will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's the 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. 2 out with the man at first. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Nationals lead it 5-2. Stepping up now, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready for another shot now, Victor Robles. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Go.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that means the catcher, Yan Gomes, bats next. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Striding in, John Birdie. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 the count. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1.
Nice.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Liner towards second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Lewis Brinson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
From the belt, the pitch.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Isan Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Is hitting for Miami. Number 1, Isan Diaz.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Comes set, and the 0-1. 1-1. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Anibal Sanchez earns his first win of the season. Sean Doolittle records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, Howie Kendrick grabbed 3 runs driven in, helping Washington get past the Marlins 5-2. The San Diego Padres totaled 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. Aaron Nola struck out 10 batters and earned the W as the Fightin' Phils got the best of the Blue Jays 1-0. The Brewers got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-1. The Cubs defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-3. The Cardinals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-5. The Diamondbacks put up 16 hits on the day as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 11-0. The Yanks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-0. The Boston Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 3-2. The win was their 7th in a row. The Mariners got 12 hits in this one as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-0. It was their 5th straight victory. Hunter Dozier was a triple away of completing the cycle, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 5-3. The Twins combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Indians 2-1. Shohei Ohtani earned the victory while striking out 11, helping lead the Angels to the victory over Oakland 4-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.